This is Guillermo Prieto, not just one of the most influential statesmen in Mexican history, but also a very talented writer. He really captured the beauty, horror, and the reality of that crazy century in this book, Memorias de mis tiempos, Memories from My Time. It's a bit of an autobiography. And in one of the most emotional moments of his life, as an orphaned 14-year-old, he rejected a generous donation from a very powerful man. He threw the money back at him. But why? The thing is that Guillermo's father, a miller and businessman, died prematurely. He was sent to an early grave by unsavory relatives. His mother went mad with grief. So he was taken in by the daughters of one of his house's servants. They made a meager living as seamstresses and helped him. One day, he heard them talking about him and how much they were struggling to help him. They were skipping meals so that he could have his fill. Any hopes for a career in the church were dashed when his education was interrupted, and he was too clumsy for any job, for any trade. They didn't resent him, they were worried about him. One even said that, "I'd sooner beg for alms than forsake him." Guillermo was stunned and he cried all night, and he was determined to not be a burden to these women anymore. So he set out to find the men in charge, who was running the country. He was interested in Andrés Quintana Roo, Minister of Justice at the time. If the name rings a bell, maybe you've been to Cancun, the state is named after him. So he dressed up and went to Quintana Roo's house. Once he found his way through the crowd of mean-looking soldiers and clerics and lackeys, he knocked on the door and was let in. "State your business, boy. What do you want?" And he told them the whole story. Quintana Roo was visibly moved, and he left the office and came back shortly thereafter with coins and jewels and gave them to Guillermo, saying, "Here, boy, take these, help your mother, and whenever you need more, come back." Guillermo couldn't handle it, and he threw the coins on the floor. And he said, "Don't do this to me, sir. I was looking for a father, a protector, to guide me, to show me the right path, to make me worthy of respect, wise and beloved like you are. And you treat me like a beggar. Are you a bad man?" Quintana Roo was stunned and then resolved. "Calm down, son, for yes, you shall be my son. I won't give you any money. Sit down. Want to drink chocolate with me? Let's talk." And so his life began. This is a very interesting story, and there are many more like this in this book and in others that I have. Please stick around for more of Timeless Mexico.